Hello guys, my name is Emre. I hope that you are all doing well. Today I'm here to talk about my top IB tips and strategies that I hope you can take away from this video and apply it to your own IB experience as well. But just a little bit about me and my IB life. I just finished IB 2 months ago, so I was a May 2023 examination student. My subjects were Business Management, Economics, and English A, LL as my higher level subjects, and my standard level subjects were Math AA, Japanese B, and ESS. My predictor was 43, just to let you all know. So I hope that you guys can actually take these strategies I've utilized in my own IB experience and apply it to your own selves as well. So yeah, let's just get started. So my first tip is actually kind of an odd one. It might seem kind of controversial, but let me explain myself a little bit. I mean, obviously, all of us, I think, have had teachers we don't really like. You know, you really can't understand the way they teach, or you can't really easily understand what they're trying to say. So yeah, if you have a class where you have a teacher which you really don't understand what they're trying to say, just honestly don't even listen to the class. Do your cast, do some other work in your laptop, or just don't even do work, just do nothing. What I do is just don't listen to the class, and then I'm confident that I can efficiently learn the content the teacher's teaching on my own after school. Don't force yourself to try to understand what they're trying to say or what they're trying to teach, because that's just gonna waste your energy. When I say do not listen to all your classes, you have to have that responsibility to learn that content at your house. You can't just skip content, because that's a different topic. It's a horrible thing to do. So my second tip here is to find your own effective note-taking strategy. Honestly, this is probably the most important thing in IB, because you study your notes to become successful in exams, right? And the way you take notes is really important. And everyone has their own way. Like, it's not like my note-taking strategy is gonna work the best for you, right? Or your one might not work for me. But here's a little bit about my experience in IB and the different types of note-taking strategies. In the first 6 months, I used my handwritten notes, right? So I would just handwrite all the notes in class. And honestly, that kind of stressed me out, because the teachers would always keep skipping the slides so quick, and I wouldn't be able to note down everything. So after 6 months, I was like, you know what? Throw that away. That's fine. We don't need to do handwritten notes anymore. After 6 months, I moved on to taking notes on my laptop, and I used the application Notion. And honestly, this application is so nice. If you really like taking laptop notes, I would definitely recommend it. I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, honestly, I moved on to laptop notes for the 6 months after handwritten, and it just was so much better, so much easier. However, the only problem was that I couldn't really process what I was typing, right? Because the teacher would present the slides and I would just keep typing. So I couldn't really process what the teacher was actually teaching. So in the last year of DP, I had those Notion notes, so the notes I'd taken in my laptop. What I did was take notes in my laptop, and after that, I would make like a whole mind map. It was very nice. It was the best way for me, so make sure to, in the first few weeks of DP, I would really recommend testing different types of note-taking strategies and see what best fits for you. So now I would really like to emphasize the importance of relaxing. You have to take time to put all that stress away and just, refresh your mind. You really need to have that time. And for me specifically, since the start of DP, I had something which was called YouTube time. So that's from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. In that 1 hour, no one could disturb me. I would just watch YouTube and eat snacks. This is something I would look forward to. Like, oh, come on, I gotta keep doing my assignments until 10 p.m. so that, I can enjoy myself. And after 11 p.m. I would sleep. So honestly, YouTube wouldn't work maybe for everyone. For me, it worked. So yeah. So my fourth strategy or tip right here is to get away from your house. Go far away. It's not good, because you can't really study in your room really well. I mean, this obviously depends on the person, but for me, I had a really difficult time studying at my room. So what I would do sometimes is even go to the airport. Like, there's an airport called Haneda, which is like 20-30 minutes away from my house. So I would literally take the train with my friends and go to the airport just to study there. So some of my friends would always ask, like, Emma, aren't you wasting money by going to the airport to study? But honestly, I would say no, because the money you use is kind of like that stress factor, which pressurizes you into, finishing that assignment or finishing a bunch of work. And, even that traveling time, even that is like, oh, if I don't study hard when I get to this place, when I get to this cafe, or when I get to the airport, if I don't study hard, it's gonna be like a waste, because like the time and money I've spent to get here, I've done nothing. You know, your brain will automatically stress itself and pressurize you towards finishing the work you have to do. For some reason, whenever I watched another YouTuber or, you know, another person studying, I would get motivated. Like, I would watch these day in the life videos of like a university student. So I would just watch them, and, you know, seeing how productive they are, for some reason my mind would be like, you know, Emma, come on, you gotta step up your game, you gotta get motivated, you know, you gotta study. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. I don't know why it happens, but the top 2 YouTubers I would recommend for this is Elliot Choi and Karma Medic. Okay, so my 6th point, this is honestly probably one of the most important points I have in this whole video, is to please sleep. Guys, please sleep. Don't pull out all-nighters. I've never pulled an all-nighter in DP. I've never done it. I've consistently gotten an average of 7 to 8 hours of sleep. The worst sleep I've got, I think, is like 6 hours. That's the worst sleep I've gotten. Like, I understand that some people are like, oh, you know, we got a lot of assignments to do, I've been procrastinating, but come on, you got 17 hours. If you sleep 7 hours a day, you got 17 hours to do all that work and assignment. Like, my friend who's been sleeping like 3-4 hours a day, he recently changed, before the IB exams, he recently changed to sleeping like 8-9 hours, and he was like, I wish I slept 8-9 hours for the whole of my IB experience. Because honestly, sleep really does help your productivity. An assignment, a business assignment I would do in 30 minutes, it would take my friends 1 or 1.5 hours, right? Because they didn't get any sleep. They had got barely any sleep, like 4 or 5 hours, while I got like 8 hours. You know, sleep is a really important point to your productivity, and it really helps you manage your time well. And actually, another connection I would like to make to sleep is, you know, we all have different amounts of sleep we need to get. Like, for me, I figured it out after IB. Like, 8 hours of sleep is the best for me. Going below that, I'm sleep deprived. Going above that, I get very tired. So, you know, experiment yourself. Find the perfect amount of sleep you need to get. I have this one friend who says his average, you know, his perfect sleep time is like 4 or 5 hours. That's not possible. Okay, please sleep at least 7 hours. My 7th point is to, you know, if you're feeling burnt out, talk to someone. Okay, talk to the teacher. If you're in exam season and you feel burnt out, you know, you can talk to the teacher. You know, they're there to help you. So what I did was my own experience. I got burnt out. I think it was during like 1 month before IB exams, because teachers gave like unit exams, you know, like topic exams. They were still giving those out, and I would get really overwhelmed and stressed. So my economics teacher, actually, we had a talk, and I was able to, you know, push back some exams or change the dates for them, for me personally. So yeah, talk to your teachers, guys. If you're feeling burnt out, talk to your teachers. Don't try to push through the IB burnt out. Like, you won't make it through. You know, it'll be very stressful. It's not worth sacrificing your grades. Your grades are the factors that will let you into a good college. So my last and final point is to use Revision Village. No matter what student you are, everyone's taking math. And Revision Village is a super important math resource. Like, even though it's really expensive, it's like, I'm not even sure, but it's really expensive, but it's really worth it, because the questions they give is pretty much like the IB questions. Honestly, if I didn't have Revision Village, I was done, because IB math is difficult. Even though I took math AASL, it was still super difficult. So yeah, get Revision Village. Revision Village will save you. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys were able to gain something from this video. I hope it was really helpful for you. If you have any other questions, please put them down in the comment section, and I will try my best to answer it. And yeah, I'm hoping to make more videos on the IB program soon. So yeah, I hope you guys keep watching the videos, and yeah, good luck on your IB journey.